Stone Cold Steve Austin versus the Game Triple H. Because that 3-year of Austin saved everything we talk about today. That 3-year run where Austin had from 98, 97 to 2001, it saved WWE. It put them over the top. It's monumental. It's why a lot of us were brought into wrestling, especially on our own video games at the time. Austin versus McMahon. Just Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like, I don't know what else to say about it. Like, I'm just going Steve Austin. As much as I like Triple H and what he's done, his longevity, his way to fight through that top ceiling, right? Like, he wasn't always seen as that top guy. And for him to break through and get on that level, win as many reigns, be that impactful on his own with DX and stuff like that, I'm still going Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. He stood on his own. He wore black boots, black trunks, knee braces, kicked ass. Like, wasn't the best in-ring worker, but he made you care. He made you care. And I just got to go with Stone Cold, man. What? Like, I got to go with Stone Cold, man. I got to go with Stone Cold.
I mean, we're talking about the biggest box office draw in WWE history.
Still.
Still to this day. I still believe still to this day he's the biggest box office, still the biggest box office draw in WWE history. This man set merchandise records. He set attendance records. So Stone, and as Daniel stated, Stone Cold Steve Austin did save the WWE during that time when Hogan, Hall, and Nash, everybody jumps to WCW, and the NWO was created. The WCW had WWE on the brink of losing the war, and then here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin. And it's funny when you have these two in the bracket. You know, Triple H getting in trouble with the curtain call actually led to Stone Cold winning the King of the Ring, which was what started Austin 316, and it started the whole Austin phenomenon as we know it now. But as Daniel said, no disrespect to what Triple H has done. Triple H being one of the top heels in the business. You know, like I said last week, a lot of people say, "Oh, because he married the boss's daughter, that's why he got all these opportunities and such." But as I said before with the curtain call, I mean, at first they didn't even want him, and he had to work to earn the company's respect back. And then he became the biggest, the best, one of the best heels in the business. Everything he's doing now with NXT, and now being hopefully 100% in charge of creative. But but if I gotta take someone, I gotta go with Daniel, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Can I get a hell yeah? Yeah. You know, it's crazy to think, because how many title reigns does Triple H have? He has like 12, right? Or 11.
Let's go to the bracket. Hold on 1 second. I can confirm that. He has 14 title reigns. Stone Cold Steve Austin has 6.
Yeah. And it's crazy to think how many title reigns Triple H has, but, you know, so much about Steve Austin is just too fucking great and is embedded in everybody's memory. The shattering glass. What? Give me a hell yeah. You know, the stunner.
Austin 316.
Austin 316. Like, so much of what this man brought to the table is just, again, the same as Ric Flair is like, stands the test of time. And there isn't, you know, the first thing I feel like for majority of people who don't even watch wrestling and think wrestling, you like think Stone Cold, you know, and then, you know, his feuds with The Rock is just like one of the biggest feuds ever. And, you know, as great as Triple H is, you know, Evolution, DX, you know, what he's doing
before
now.
Before Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, I think Austin Rock was the first one to main event 3 times.
Yeah, it was.
That was unheard of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was actually a match that people wanted to see, unlike Roman and Brock.
We got sick of Roman and Brock.
Exactly.
Oh my god. But yeah, Steve Austin, you know, basically had everybody living their dream where they could kick their boss's ass and still come to work the next day. Exactly. You know,
still come to work.
And literally had a beer hose truck fucking fought Mike Tyson. Like, it's just, it's just like everything that you think about wrestling. So yeah, I'm for sure have to go with Steve Austin.
Sweet.
Stone Cold.
Clean, sweet.
Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
The ringmaster.
And Jim Ross. We can't forget Jim Ross on call. Like,
greatest commentator of all time.
Stunning Steve